Folks, it is really freaking cold out right now. It's like 35 degrees. It's officially winter. What a terrible, dreadful thing that is. But that is not going to stop us, because today we're taking a look at two molds. The first of which is the Axiom Crave, which has the numbers 6.55, -11. We know it, we love it. The Crave is an iconic mold, one of MVP's most popular molds, just a really straight fairway driver. Nice little flip to flat, little turn over there. Keep going. Hit the tree a little bit, but that's not bad. And today we're comparing the Crave to the MVP Servo. Now the Servo has the numbers 6.55, -12. So the only difference between these two molds is that the Servo has that one extra fade, so just a little bit more overstable. You can see it nice little flex out there. Oh, we hit two trees on our first two throws. Huge bummer. Crave got up here a little bit further than the Servo. Now both these guys, neutron plastic, max weight, so it should be a pretty good comparison. There we go. That's a-okay. Now what I'm really curious about today is how these two discs differ, because they are marketed so similarly. And what I'm really wondering is whether these discs complement each other or do they overlap? Like, do they fulfill the same slot in my bag? Is it worth bagging both? And of course, which one I like better and which one makes more sense in your bag. Now for context, right now I bag the Discraft Cicada, which is a really nice neutral fairway driver, but I found the Cicadas tend to be a little bit on the understable side. Like if I throw it flat and hard, it's gonna drift to the right for basically the whole flight, which has me curious if the Servo specifically is gonna offer a bit more of a neutral flight when thrown flat and hard. Like I want something that's still gonna come back just a little bit at the end. 234 foot, par 3, wanna go really straight. A little bit of fade is gonna help us out here. Basket's a little bit to the left, but really just straight is gonna end up being a good shot. Crave. Ooh, that's nice and low. A little bit of turn there. You guys probably can't see a whole lot because it kind of crests this hill. Servo. Ooh, that's gonna be really nice. I like that little bit of flip up, but it still goes, oh, whoa. You might not be able to see that, but that was right underneath the basket. I really like how that Servo flips up the flat, still came back a bit at the end. That's pretty much what I'm looking for here. Crave ends up winning though. Servo skipped off that way. And that hyzer flip to flat to fade style shot is super critical for me. That's something I lean on a lot. So it's really important for me to find a disc that I can throw at like that 75% power and get that shot shape. Really important. Little Crave moment. Ooh, that's tracking. That's nice. Oh gosh, whoa. I mean, that was close to the ace. So I actually aced this like 2 weeks ago with a Hex. Hex is more suited for this hole. About 200 feet. Had the ricochet off the tree to the left, right into the basket. Bang, bang. See if we can do it with the Servo. Okay, yeah, a little bit more stability there. I like that though. Let's go with the Hex though. Let's try to make magic happen twice in 1 month. Probably not. Oh, that was pretty close to that. Not bad, not bad, I'll take that. Now both the Crave and the Servo have a good amount of turn on them. Like when I first got the Servo, I thought it was gonna be more like comparing a Leopard 3 to a T-Bird, where the Leopard 3 has that turn, but you can get that like hyzer flip to flat style shot, and the T-Bird 3 is like quite a bit more overstable. Those just really complement each other well. Oh, criminal. That is a criminal miss. 2 criminal misses. But the Servo and the Crave, definitely have a lot more overlap than something like a Leopard 3 and a T-Bird. And the Crave and the Servo both have quite a bit of turn. It's just a matter of how much they come back at the end, where the Servo just comes back just a little bit more than the Crave. 260 foot, par 3. This is kind of a hyzer. We want a hyzer out and around to the right, have it just drift to the left at the end. Crave. Yeah, nice little flip to flat. That's gonna be way long. That flipped up way more than I wanted. Oh, actually, maybe that's good. I don't know. I don't know where the freaking basket is. I can't see anything in these woods. Servo. Yeah, a little bit less of a flip up there. Oh, I think that's gonna be, that's the shot we wanted the first time. That's real nice. We got Servo, about 20 feet to the left here. Crave, like 30 feet long. I'm glad this is a short putt because once it hits like 40 degrees, I just lose all dexterity and like fine motor skills. There we go. And I feel like I just lose all that pop in my fingies. Smash that like button if you lose all the pop in your fingies once it starts freezing. Maybe I'm just a wimp though. I'm open to that possibility. And now this hole is the gauntlet. This is a very tight gap with lots of trees. It's kind of a shorty though, it's only like 180 feet, but kind of have to bend it to the right. I think the Crave's gonna be a little bit better suited for this, so we'll start with that. That could be good. Ooh, that's gonna be really good actually. That got all the way over to the right and just kind of had that drift, just kept drifting to the right. Servo. Oh, get through. Oh, we hit the tree. Well, you know, 1 for 2, batting 500. That's not bad on this hole. And we went like 70 feet long with the Crave, which I suppose that's what I deserve for throwing a fairway driver on a 180-foot hole. But here we are. You know, it's good to miss the trees at the beginning, but eventually it might be nice if you hit one of these trees. All right, it's not 70. This is like a 50-footer, 45, 50-footer. Oh, just no shot though. Absolutely no shot. Now this is a 315-foot par 3 off to the left. The optimal play, in my opinion, is actually going over top these trees here and kind of bending it to the right and then falling back in. But that's not really the shot I'm trying to dial in. So we're just gonna go hyzer flip-ish down this middle gap here and just see what happens. Because, you know, that's the style shot I'm really looking for. Why don't you let me know down in the comments what kind of disc you'd throw on this shot to get that like hyzer flip, but still get that like nice fade at the end, maybe get a little skip. Crave. I think this might be a little too flippy for this shot. We'll try to go deep hyzer. Yeah, okay, get through those. Well, we didn't get through those, but that's the style shot I'm looking for here. Servo. Okay, don't hit that tree this time. Oh, okay, we laced it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I think that's gonna be in a really nice spot. All right, this is a very solid shot with our servo. I think had the Crave gotten through, it would have kind of like pushed a little bit more because it would want to flip up, go a bit straighter, which probably would have been really nice for just getting a little bit into this cove here. But I can't complain with this shot. We have a chance. Not a great chance because we got a tree right in front of the basket. Oh, there we go. Can we do it twice? Hey, look at that. Well, maybe I can putt in the cold weather. Now this is like the only true distance driver hole on this course. 416-foot par 3. Not really a clear line to it. You kind of have to go out and around this bushy tree in the middle here. Kind of bend it up high, crash back in. Basket is beyond all these trees in view. Typically I would not be throwing a Crave or a servo here, but we're just gonna blast them, see what happens. So anyways, I started blasting. Crave. Okay, turn that guy a lot. Come on back for us. That ain't coming back. Well, coming back a little bit, but not really a good spot. All right, servo, redemption moment. That's high, but I think we need that to kind of come back and not just turn all the way over. Yeah, that's fine. That's an okay spot. Yeah, I really needed something like low and flat to really get around and get us in a good spot near circle 1. But this is gonna be fine. We got a putt there. Oh no, the putts giveth and the putts taketh away. 313-foot par 3, really straight here, kind of bends to the right. Really hard to get this one with the backhand straight shot. You really either want to go backhand up and over or forehand straight, but we're just gonna do the backhand straight line because that kind of fits our discs better here. Crave. See, that's nice. That has enough turn where that's actually gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with that one. Servo, we'll see if it really has the turn to bend to the right the way I want it to here. No. See, that one, I also didn't really put the juice on that one I needed to get the turn, but just that little bit more overstability. It doesn't matter on a lot of holes because I feel like I can just change the angle and use either disc kind of interchangeably. But there are holes like this where clearly one is better suited than the other, in this case the Crave. Really need to start putting myself in positions where I'm not kneeling for the putt. Oh, well, that was a valiant effort. So what we learned today. 1, I gotta work on my off-scripted putts. 2, I really like the Crave and the Servo. They're both great discs. I really wouldn't say one is better than the other. They're so similar. For me, it just makes more sense to slightly change the angle on either disc to get that slightly different flight. This is not a Leopard 3 T-Bird situation. I'm actually gonna throw up on the screen the comparisons of the profiles because they are really similar. Like the parting line is really similar. The biggest difference is just the angle between the edge of the wing and the bottom of the rim is just slightly different. I do love the 6.5 rim width feel. I just always prefer those slimmer discs. I love mid-ranges, and I love how these feel versus higher speed fairway drivers. And I think especially if you're someone with smaller hands, you're gonna really thrive with the 6.5 style rim. Anyways, they're both great discs. I could see anyone bagging either and having a ton of success. So if you've thrown these guys, why don't you let me know down in the comments below which one you like better, Servo or Crave? I feel like the Servo, not nearly as popular. We need to gas up the Servo a bit. Let's get some pop for the Servo guys down in the comments. Anyways, thanks so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you consider liking and subscribing. That'd be awesome. You can also go check out this video's sponsor, Grow and Throw. Grow and Throw is a disc golf retailer here in Columbia, Missouri. Also online, growandthrow.shop. They got some MVP in. I know they have some MVP fairway drivers last time I was in there, so you can go check them out for those. You can also follow me on UDisc community so we can stay in touch this off season at Flying Fajita. I'm also at Flying Fajita at Instagram. Just kind of starting up my Instagram here, so go follow me there. And that's it. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.